What men really think about our beauty and fashion routines. The do's and don'ts of a friends with benefits relationship. How to fake the perfect body figure with clothes. Welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I'm Michelle Yarn. When you think of having it all, do you picture marriage, children, and the height of your career success?
Well, a survey done by Citi and LinkedIn found this was not the case. 36% felt that marriage was not a must, and 27% didn't think children were either.
So what did matter the most? Well, being in a loving relationship and having enough money to do and buy what they wanted. So that leads to the question, what's your definition of having it all?
I think so many women's magazines have done the disservice of misleading women into thinking they can have it all by having the marriage and the career and the children, and putting that pressure on women to feel as though they've got to be great at all of those things, when in reality I think we're good at each one of those things at different times.
And I really give mad props to the women who can say, okay, this may be what society considers having it all, but I don't want that, so I'm going to do what I want for me, because that's how you're going to be happy in the end, you know?
Right, and it's easy to fall to the pressure of everybody expecting you to get married and have kids.
Absolutely.
And when you step aside and say, no, not really for me, sometimes you have to deal with the extra scrutiny. So you want to embark on a casual, no strings attached relationship? Great, as long as you know what you're getting into.
No lying, no jealousy. Don't list me as your emergency contact. I won't call.
Don't ask me what I think about your body.
Deal.
So here's how to navigate a fun, hassle-free friends with benefits experience. Keep your relationship in the bedroom. After a few sexy nights spent with your FWB, friend with benefits, you may start to wonder if you should meet for coffee, maybe see a movie, or do date-type stuff. Don't. A date could lead to someone thinking there's more to your bedroom trysts than just sex. And don't encourage family and friends to hang out with the FWB.
Whoa! I don't know what you're doing. I can't see you putting on your black underpants. Jamie, baby, I missed you. Oh, baby. Did your boobs get bigger?
Your FWB should fill the same role as an imaginary friend. He's there when you need him, but he has no place in your regular social life. If you start bringing him into your daily routine, you're creating a long-term connection. Another rule, you don't sleep over or do breakfast.
I'm a doctor. I work 80 hours a week. I need someone who's going to be in my bed at 2 a.m. who I don't have to eat breakfast with.
I hate breakfast.
Good.
One of the best parts of having an FWB is that you don't have to cuddle or have that awkward morning after moment. You know what I'm talking about. Take advantage of saying goodnight, taking a hot shower, and collapsing into bed totally relaxed and satisfied.
Well, horoscopes are all about love, family, and careers, but want to know what you should buy this month based on your sign? We've got the answers for you from our friends over at Lucky Magazine, and here are a few. Leo, you are a master at mixing comfort and glamour. Stick with soft neutrals and spice up cozy knits with gorgeous jewelry. If you're a Cancer gal, your natural glamour shines in this season's rich brocades. Dress like a queen to be treated like one. And Virgo, that's me. Focus on lending a hand and watch your popularity soar. Keep the mood upbeat with bright geometrics. If you want to find out what your sign says, you can head to our website, lifeloveshopping.com.
We all have different body types, shapes, and sizes, and there are ways to flatter each one. We've got ways to fake a perfect figure from our friends over at Lucky Magazine. Slim those big ankles with ankle strap heels. Think of them as a belt for your ankles. It can create an illusion of a curve when there isn't one there. The wiggle dress. Show off bombshell curves or fake them with a wiggle dress. It's tailored with one thing in mind, to show off your hot figure. And craft a tiny waist with a wide belt. Slip one on at the narrowest point of your waist over anything from a blouse to a fitted coat. The longer your torso, the wider the belt, and vice versa.
So new celeb mommy Kate Hudson recently shared her secret weapon for fuller, thicker, lush hair, Viviscal Extra Strength Hair Growth Supplements. Because let's face it, ladies, as we age, so does our hair, and aging can mean thinning and serious damage. Viviscal counteracts those worries and gives you the beautiful hair that every woman deserves at any age. And a recent study of 2,000 women showed a whopping 96% felt their whole sense of beauty was connected to their hair. And did you know 30 million women in this country suffer from thinning hair or hair loss? Well, Viviscal is the #1 selling hair growth supplement worldwide, and it's made famous by supermodels, celebrities, and hairdressers. It's drug-free, and it's the only supplement supported by 7 clinical trials. It works with your natural hair growth cycle to create fuller hair every day. Add Viviscal to your daily routine, and in as little as 3 months, you'll have hair you're proud to show off. And Viviscal is giving away a 1-month supply to the first 100 viewers who visit viviscal.com/wegiveaway. So head there now for your free Viviscal Extra Strength.
When it comes to ponytails, you may think it's just a simple sweep the hair back and call it a day, but it turns out the type of pony you prefer says a lot about your personality. Check this out. The sky-high ponytail is the epitome of fun, flirty sexiness. The woman who rocks it is the party girl who likes all eyes to be on her. She's also a fashion and beauty risk taker. The mid-crown ponytail is the most popular type. The woman wearing this is polished and feminine. It's versatile too, perfect with a cute bang or even some soft texture. And the woman who keeps her pony braided is definitely up on the latest runway and red carpet trends. A loose side braid like this one on Lauren Conrad gives a romantic, bohemian vibe. And if you pile it all up into a top knot like Nicole Richie, you tend to be more fashion forward. This look is great all slick back or with a thick bang. Want to try one of these looks? We've got some easy tutorials on our Pinterest page right now, Life, Love, Shopping TV.
Want to feel healthier and younger? Who doesn't? One man says you can do just that by following his 17-day plan to stop aging. It's all in his new book. So New York Times bestseller Dr. Mike Moreno is sharing the details with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
I gotta say, the book kind of sounds like one of those too good to be true ideas, but you say it's not?
No, you know, like I said, it's back to basics. It's back to Health 101. It's not about all these new things and these hundreds and thousands of dollars that people are spending on trying to recapture their youth. It's about getting older but not aging. I mean, we all want to get older. We all want to see that next birthday. But we want to do it gracefully, and we want to preserve our bodies not just outside but in. So it can be done, and it's not as difficult as people think. We just sort of forgot the basics, I think, in the last few years, and I think this book kind of outlines some of the principles. It's one of these aha books where you read and you're like, ah, yeah, I remember this sort of thing, but
right.
I think it really hits home.
I love this that you say you're only as young as your least healthy body part. Can you explain that?
Yeah, you know, the way I look at the body is obviously I'm a physician. I've been practicing 15 years now, and everything is an organ system. And so, you know, your body and each of your organ systems age differently depending on how you take care of them. The book is really kind of fun because what it does is it gives people an ability to sort of take a very simple 14-question test that you can score and follow a very simple plan for 17 days that sort of pertains to that organ system, whether it's the heart or the lungs or the brain. And then after 17 days, take that same test and see the noticeable difference.
I gotta say, I've had a chance to flip through the book, and there are some really cool tips in here, things you wouldn't even think would have a connection with your health and aging. So, Dr. Moreno, thank you. The book, The 17-Day Plan to Stop Aging, is available right now.
There is nothing worse than getting dolled up in the morning only to have a makeup meltdown in mid-afternoon. For longer-lasting makeup, here are some key primers. The face primers. Applying face primers are well worth the extra step. Most makeup primers rely on silicones, acting like a spackle to fill in those pores and fine lines, giving skin a satin smooth finish. Also, there are lash primers for lashes. Primers often contain ingredients that enhance the effect of your favorite mascara. Lash primers can plump and condition eyelashes for a more lush, dramatic look. And don't forget to moisturize and exfoliate your lips. And while lip primers are great, proper prep will have more payoff than a primer alone in this area. Exfoliated, moisturized lips look smooth and plumped and can hold lip color longer.
Well, move over celebrity fragrances because celeb wine labels are the hot new trend, and you can now have a taste of the celebrity lifestyle by sipping on their wines. Check these out. Train and the Save Me San Francisco Wine Company is named after their hit 2009 album. They have 3 to choose from. There's Drops of Jupiter, Calling All Angels, and the California 37. Also, Fergie and Ferguson Crest. This is Black Eyed Peas singer's wine. She's launching it with her dad. They have 5 wines, including a red blend called Fergalicious. Also, Candace Cameron, Beer and Beer Family Wines. You know DJ Tanner. She says it's her passion, and she runs it with her hubby. They sell a variety of cabs priced between $125 and $175 a bottle. Also, Dave Matthews and Dreaming Tree Wines. His label includes a Chardonnay, a Cabernet, and a red blend called Crush. And then you have Ramona Singer Pinot Grigio. This is the Real Housewife of New York's go-to wine, which inspired her to create her own. Also, Jason Priestley and Black Hills Estate Winery. He has a love of wine and a giant collection, and that led him to co-owning and serving on the board of directors at Black Hills Estate Winery in British Columbia.
When it comes to chocolate, it is all about getting the good stuff.
Oh yeah, that is so right. And you know, a lot of people think of dark chocolate as having a bitter taste.
Yeah, not true.
Not the case with my favorite Dove dark chocolate. It is so delicious. It has a really silky, smooth, creamy taste. And that's thanks to Dove brand's commitment to producing quality chocolate from bean to bar with specially selected cocoa beans.
Believe it or not, there are great health benefits to dark chocolate too. It's not the amount of cocoa that makes it beneficial to you. It's actually the treatment of the cocoa flavanols in the chocolate making process. Dove's Cocoa Pro process gently processes the cocoa to promote health benefits like improved circulation for your heart and that good complexion.
And it's available in a variety of sizes with bite-sized portions, offering a sweet treat with balance so you can feel good about your chocolate choice.
And here's something really cool. If you pick up a bag of Dove dark chocolate, you'll notice a little green frog seal on packages of Dove dark chocolate, which means Dove sources 100% of its cocoa for dark chocolate from Rainforest Alliance certified farms.
Dove dark chocolate, there really is no other choice. For more information, just head to our website.
Still more to come here on Life Love Shopping, all dressed up or au naturel. Which do the guys prefer?
Well, we've got some guys chiming in on what they really think about our beauty and fashion routines. That's after the break.
And here are a few celebrities who toyed with the idea of becoming a priest or a nun before choosing the Hollywood altar, starting with Jack White.
Today we're talking breast cancer by the numbers. It's a disease that impacts a lot of people. This year, an estimated 290,000 women will be diagnosed with some form of breast cancer. And although rare, even men can get the disease. In 2012, 2,000 men will be diagnosed. In all, more than 39,000 people will die from breast cancer this year alone. Right now, there are approximately 2.7 million survivors in the U.S.
Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. If you Google certain phrases, Google's predictive search will fill in the rest for you based on what people search for most often.
So let's have some fun, shall we?
Yes.
And Google men, okay? If you type in men are, you get men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Men are better than women, okay. Men are like wine, rubber bands, and men are awesome. If you type in men aren't, you get men aren't supposed to be monogamous, they aren't capable of love, they aren't men anymore, and they aren't mind readers.
Apparently men want, okay? Men want younger women, they want to be women, and what they can't have. Now, what men don't want to marry, be friends with women, kids, a relationship, or to commit.
Wow. All right, well, to be fair, the top answers for the same questions for women are crazy, women aren't funny, and women don't want nice guys.
Oh, come on.
So take that with a grain of salt.
Now, we put a lot of effort into our appearance to impress and look good for our men. Apparently, men are completely oblivious to this fact. A new study from across the pond says 90% of men have no idea about women's beauty secrets and think their ladies are just naturally beautiful.
Oh, that's sweet.
This is probably why they can't understand why it takes us 45 minutes to get ready.
True.
25% of women confess to having at least one beauty secret, and of the British men polled, 87% said that they don't mind if their partner keeps some of her beauty rituals hidden, a secret. A view supported by women, with 70% who keep a beauty secret from their partner, believing it to be key to a good relationship.
Well, we are not the only ones, though, who keep secret beauty behaviors, and that is why we have Charles Divins and Lance Smith from our news partner, The Daily Buzz, with us this morning.
Hey, guys.
Hi, we're going to tell you your secret beauty behaviors. No.
No, what we want to know is what beauty routines do you guys do that you kind of keep on the DL, that you keep secrets?
You first.
All right,
You're beautiful.
fine.
Go
yeah,
first.
No, I don't have like a patch of it or anything, but you know, I get the occasional back hair that I gotta go after. Yeah,
okay.
but it's like I turn into a contortionist trying to get like the one lone one that I see in the mirror.
So what, you try to tweeze it or wax it?
Shut it in the door, anything I can to get to it. Yeah.
Have you ever
Maybe braid it?
to the
No,
waxer to
that's
have
the
the
thing, is
whole...
like, no, I
Why
can't.
not?
I just can't.
You can't do
Yeah,
it.
I can't.
Accepting failure if you do that.
But why do you keep that a secret, though?
Yeah.
Well, it's not a secret now, it's on television.
I know.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just not something that I guess, you know, most people talk about.
And why not go to the waxer? Because of a fear, or just because you don't?
If I go there, I'm admitting that I have back hair.
Okay.
If I just tweeze one or two,
You're okay with
And
it.
have you seen
handling
the
it.
40-year-old virgin, too?
that's what I'm afraid of, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Charles, we know you got
Yeah.
something.
Oh
Come on.
yeah, mine's easy. I use like women's products because they tend to be better.
Okay.
You know?
What kind of
Like
products?
skin products, you know, like masks and stuff.
Oh,
Like often?
interesting.
Well, no, if a woman happens to leave them laying around, I'll snag it.
So when I call you up to
Right.
go get a beer and you say I can't, I'm wearing a mask. I'm
Yeah,
not wearing a
give me
Halloween
15
mask
minutes and
here.
I wash
Telling
off.
the truth.
Right.
He's got the clay mask on.
Well, yeah, I'm just not one of those guys who goes and gets the, for men version of it. It's just,
You feel the
Okay.
ladies'
Doesn't
version
matter.
is
And the
okay.
women's
I'm
stuff
not
smells
hating on
better
it.
anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to know this. Guys always say they love the natural look on women. You look your best when you're all natural. Do you
Yeah.
guys really believe that?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Too much makeup is
It's a deal breaker.
Done.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
all natural, like nothing.
Nothing. No
Well,
makeup, no
if
mascara,
it looks
nothing?
like nothing and you put a little something on, that's fine too.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
if as long as she's comfortable too. I mean, I can tell when a woman's not wearing any makeup and she's uncomfortable. And if she needs a
Right.
little
Yeah.
powder or a little eyeliner, that's fine. But there's a fine line, no pun intended.
Okay.
Yeah.
That always confused me because it's like when you meet a girl, she's probably done up for you, and that's how you
Yeah.
tend to like.
She's got her game
fall
face
for
But when
on.
we
her.
say
No.
it,
Yeah.
we mean not the overly done,
Yeah.
big rosy cheeks, big
No
red lips.
crazy.
As
it's
little
almost not
as
crazy. We say
possible.
natural, but we mean like make it feel
Okay.
natural to us.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so what women's looks turn you on? What do you guys like? Are you the jeans and
Go for
t-shirt
it.
type? Are
Yeah,
you the
'cause
super
there's a lot of mixed
sexy
messages
with
out
I,
there.
I like the boho chic kind of thing. I like that kind of like
Yeah.
put together bohemian, like chill.
A la like Jessica Alba. Like
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
there you go.
Yes.
That
You
works
got that going
perfectly.
on, Lance?
I'm kind of into the whole sexy business attire, like
Ooh,
sort of.
Okay,
you
kind
know.
of like this example here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like that lovely young vixen there with the.
Just happened to be your wife.
That would happen to be my wife, and I happen to take
She's
that picture.
gorgeous.
You have to take that picture.
Yeah, I took
And
that
she is
photo.
rocking that business
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, she rocks that pretty well. That's why I like that.
Well, there's got to be something you guys don't like, maybe some kind of trend or some kind of women's look that you just can't stand. Because we don't know. We want to try what's new and
Yeah.
trendy. How do we know if you guys like it? I mean,
The sweatpants, the sweater around the waist. What is it that you hate?
Yeah,
is there a look you can't stand?
that's probably
Yeah.
I mean, just sloppy.
Yeah,
Sloppy.
sloppy put together. Even if it's like sweatpants, there's women's sweatpants that are the hot ones,
Yeah.
And then there's like
yeah.
just the throw
What, the
together.
ones that say like juicy on the back or
Yeah,
something?
you cut that
Yeah,
out.
you do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, this is horrible.
No,
yeah,
go
because
for it.
I've said I don't want a woman to put on too much makeup, but
Yeah.
if a woman is too hairy, I think,
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
is that wrong
maybe
to say?
like
I
this?
just-
Oh my God.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least
that's.
she's combing it.
I believe we
That's
call
like-
it
she's
European.
French.
Yeah,
it's all
or
good.
she's
Yeah.
European. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that? Like, okay, now here's a question for you guys. How important is it that she shaves her legs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot to keep
Sorry.
up with. I'm sorry.
It
You
is.
don't, you don't want
Yeah.
any like friction going on. You want it to be like
Well,
smooth.
that's true, right? Well, and I don't want you going down, grabbing my leg and like,
Right.
I forgot to shave.
Yeah, we
Well,
gotta shave
but if
this
you like-
every day.
You got to take care of the legs.
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you guys shared with us.
Yeah, all right.
secrets of your
Okay,
life.
beauty products. So if a girl comes over to your house and wakes up in the morning and goes into your cabinet,
Yeah.
the female
She's
beauty
gotta watch
products
her stuff.
are yours, not somebody else's.
Exactly.
Okay, good
Exactly.
to know. All right.
Baby, are you wearing
Yeah.
my mask?
Take that off. That's
Don't worry
expensive.
about it. Don't worry
All
about
right, guys, thank you so much. You can watch Lance and Charles weekday mornings on The Daily Buzz. Still more to come here on Life Lift Shopping. Say you're over your man and want to break up without looking like the bad guy.
We've got tips to get him to break up with you. That's coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Don't want to be blamed for a breakup or want to call it quits but don't want to hurt his feelings. Francesca Villa is here with some comedic advice on how to get him to break up with you. Hi.
Hi.
We gotta ask, are you like an expert on this topic
I
or
am a
what?
total expert because I have had countless men leave me.
Oh, something to
All
be
the
proud
time.
of.
My boyfriend might be leaving me now. I don't know.
He's
I don't
packing
know.
as you're here.
Yeah, I don't think he's in the inside at the parking lot waiting for me.
Oh my
anymore
goodness.
at all,
I mean,
actually.
what are the situations we're talking about here though? Why would a girl have to jump through hoops to get a guy to leave her?
Well, a lot of women, a lot of the articles written in magazines and everything is how to keep a guy, but
Yeah.
a lot of women actually don't want to keep their guy, but they don't want to seem like the bad girl or the one that broke up the family.
Right.
So there are things to do.
Okay, let's jump right in. What do you got?
One of the things you can do is you can wear grandma underwear or maybe even great grandma underwear
If the
all
grandma's
the
not
time,
working,
and
okay.
preferably around his friends when they're watching.
Sexy.
And something you could do is you could tell him him that it's not that you don't want to have sex anymore, it's just that you don't want to have sex with him anymore.
Ouch.
That might make him a little bit, you know,
This is
turned
sounding
off
like a
from
bad
you.
marriage to me. It's not so uncommon. What else do you have? What about like the in-laws? Are there some things you can do to maybe piss him off a little bit to make him leave?
Yeah, you could say that your therapist told you that you have daddy issues and you've decided to date his daddy.
Okay.
That might annoy him a little bit.
Just a little bit. All right. All right. What about the moms?
Well, the moms, well, you could forget his birthday and definitely forget his mother's birthday. Because as you know, us women are always the ones that have to send the cards.
It's true. We have to
and
keep
even
track of
remind
everything.
the husband that it's her birthday.
Right. So you start forgetting those little things and make him look like the bad guy.
Yes, exactly.
So I have to tell you,
Yeah.
ladies, if you do all these things and he still won't break up with you, you might want to consider him a keeper. Thank you, Francesca.
All right, Michelle, thank you. Don't want to count your calories or stop eating carbs? Our friends over at Cosmo offer up some simple diet tricks that don't involve dieting. How about that? Read those labels. A survey from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention found women who read food labels have a lower BMI than those who don't. The difference ends up being about 8 pounds. Also, listen to jazz music. New research from Cornell University discovered listening to soft music like jazz or an easy listening station can help you eat 175 fewer calories per meal. And don't look at junk food. According to a new study from the University of Southern California, photos of high-calorie foods like cupcakes, sodas, and pizza flip a switch, I should say, in your brain and cue those junk food cravings.
All right, well, here is what's coming up tomorrow on Life Loves Shopping. Celebrities and fashionistas all flock to Paris for Fashion Week. We will recap some of the craziest fashions seen on the runway. Plus, Juliana and Bill Rancic chat with us about life with a newborn and love and shopping, and that is all coming up tomorrow.
Here at Life Loves Shopping, we want to connect with you, and we're not on TV. You can stay in touch by liking our Facebook page. You can also check out the behind-the-scenes photos. You can also follow and tweet us on Twitter at Life Loves Shop. That does it for Life Loves Shopping today.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.
Be good.